are in the middle of a heat wave. I can't believe how hot it is. Yesterday the temperature went up to 29 at least, and it feels like it's even hotter today. Well, I'm here, and I'm not too much later than I wanted to be. I wanted to get here by midday, and it's about 12:10, so that's really cool. The house feels nice and cool, the flat feels nice and cool, and it was so nice to walk into the kitchen and for there to be this table here that I brought up last time. I've junked it up already with all my bags, it's all my computer and files and stuff, and I bought some sheets and towels to set up a guest room. Although Louis told me he doesn't see any point in him and Raya coming and staying here because it's not near anywhere they want to be. So maybe Ben and I can come and stay up here. We're just, I don't know, don't really have room for a couple to come and stay. Anyway, so yeah, Ben and I can come up here because he finishes school tomorrow. And I looked out the window, and it's very exciting because the grass has actually started growing. So I'll take the strimmer down there, and I think I'm not going to worry about weeds anymore and digging them up. I'm just going to trim them. Yeah, and I was going to say sorry about this mess, but why am I apologising to you guys? It's only me that's here. I really cleaned the fridge out, thinking Louis and Raya might be staying here. So all the containers inside the fridge are on the draining board still. Oh, it's lovely to be here. I am just embracing things that I enjoy in life, and of course the sun makes such a difference. Just going to really just keep enjoying the things that I enjoy and just shelving the crappy bits. And yeah, another phrase that keeps ringing to mind is about letting your light shine, and that's what I want to be able to do with the decor of this place and keep having really creative ideas. I know it doesn't look like that yet, but just wait. Well, I'm having a little picnic in the garden. I've brought some slices of pizza that we had in the fridge at home up, heated them up in the oven, and I am going to have a drink of elderflower, sparkling elderflower. It's nice and chilled. And my flowers are not doing too badly, despite the fact that they're supposed to be in the sun all the time. And look, the grass is actually coming up. Let's see if you can see it. This patch here is looking very healthy. When I've trimmed it a bit and let it grow a bit more, it's going to look more and more like a lawn, I hope. I might have to put a few more seeds down in the bald patches. I am taking a break now. I've done lots of cleaning, sorted out the garden. I've been doing video editing, yeah. But actually, what is on my screen at the moment is the thing I'm doing next. 2 Unlimited, No Limit from 1993. When I used to teach a Keep Fit class, I actually had that track in my routine. No, 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 no. And Adam, Hilary's husband, he's an artist. He's doing his masters, and a while ago he sent me an email, and he'd sent it to lots of other musicians, saying that he's going to have a performance area as part of his installation art thing for his masters, and that he wondered if the people he was writing to wanted to perform. And I just assumed he didn't really mean me. But he sent me a text today saying that he did. And so I quickly looked at the email again, and I thought, yeah, actually, I can think of lots of things to do with that song. You know, supposed to do variations with it. I could do some Lindsay Sterling violin type stuff, couldn't I? I could even put Brazilian rhythms to it. So I suddenly had all these ideas and texted him back, and he said, well, you know, next time you're up. And I said, well, I'm coming up today. So I'm going to pop round to Hilary and Adam's now. I've had a shower after doing the garden, put a cooler dress on, and I'm going to pop round there and have a chat about taking part in Adam's installation. Hello everyone. I have come down to the station to pick up Hilary because today we're all going off to Oxford to a big family get together for Ben's mum's birthday. So I got here a bit earlier than our train arrived, so I thought perfect opportunity to give you a little update. On Friday, I think it was on Friday or Thursday, I got all the searches back from the solicitor. So what that means is checking for environmental issues, drainage issues, all sorts of things like that that might affect the property. And they all seem to be good. There's one or two questions that she's going to ask the vendor. So I think it's things like building regulations certificate for the little back addition that they've built onto the house that we're buying. It's a little kind of add-on kitchen bit. And then she's going to draw up the contract. So hopefully this week or early next week we'll be exchanging contracts, and it should be pretty quick then for completion because there's no chain. I think I mentioned that before. So that's all very exciting. And the timing is just kind of as I was hoping it would be, which is for us to have the property about a month before all the students move in. So Darcy can move in as well, but she'll probably do it gradually and get the idea of like living away from home and managing all the bills and that kind of thing. We need to sort out the garden there, but that's going to be really fun. It's on a slope, and when we went to this party last week, which I think I vlogged some of.
Oh, and he films himself going along?
No, he takes pictures of, he hangs from precipices and takes pictures. He's that sort of guy. He's got a, what is it,
Wow.
They've got some really good ideas because they had some of their land on a bit of a slope and they had used railway sleepers. So I was looking up second-hand railway sleepers to see how we could do that. Ben is now off school, so he's been at home for a couple of days, and that's also a bit of an adjustment. Darcy had her last day of college yesterday. She's got to go in for a couple of tutorials this week to finish off some coursework. So hopefully she will be able to get onto the degree course. We still don't know. There's so many unknowns still, which make things, I don't know, just uncertain really. But life's good. The weather is beautiful. Louis and Raya are here and are coming with us to the family get together. There are challenges in life still, but I'm feeling quite positive. It has been quite a journey. I think I'm doing all the right things in terms of setting boundaries in my life and getting strengthened, getting the help that I need, going back to Cecilia for a few weeks, going to Joanne, this coach that I'm seeing, and just really kind of redefining things for this point in our life onwards. So reorganising the finances so that our household finances are in one account and Ben's salary goes into there, and making sure that there is some of Ben's salary left over so that he can do what he wants with. And then we've got another account that is for the properties, and I think because the purpose of getting the property in Guildford is to also earn from it, because we're renting it out to other students as well, that should cover Darcy's living costs. And so we can pay her living costs out of that account as well, and that will be one other manageable unit. And then I've got my business account. I think the bank are waiting before they release the equity, just wondering if that's Hilary's train arriving, on the flat in London, because in theory we shouldn't use that for the deposit for the house in Guildford. So still don't know whether we're getting that. So if the worst comes to the worst, we'll take out a loan. It will be more interest, but it will be better in the long run because we'll be able to earn from the flat in London. This is very long and boring, isn't it? I should do a blog post about it really, so that you can read things that you want to read if you want to and skim through other things, whereas fast forwarding through a video is a bit more difficult. Anyway, so that's a little update, and can't think of anything else to say. It's going to be fun being with all the family today.
I got a ball.
This is a second speed setting. I tried this earlier.
Don't scrape your face.
You assume if you drop the control.
This is embarrassing, right?
Well, we're with his kind right now, so.
We have got some beautiful flowers in our garden. I am just drinking them in, try and strengthen my joy because I'm feeling seriously depleted on muchness. I was just reading through an email from the solicitor. Got this email from the solicitor, and she tends to write these big long paragraphs rather than set out action points. So I thought, well, I better just check through. I tried to make action points out of her paragraph. I haven't overlooked anything. And then I discovered that what she was saying was she wanted 3 months bank account statements from all the accounts that any money has been transferred from my dad, or like if he's transferred some money from a high interest account to another account before he transferred it to mine. And all of those have got to be stamped by the bank, Louis included, and she's got to have those 10 working days before we can exchange contracts. So even if I get them to her today, I can't exchange contracts till like the 8th of August at the earliest. And I was hoping everything would be done by the 1st. So we're just dropping off the Volvo at the mechanics for a service, and then we're going to go up to the flat in London and do some bits and pieces. So Louis back from his travels.
I'm back after 3 months.
But already on his next project, and me and my dad have come to see what they're up to.